I'm looking at 3 stocks right now that are going to moon. Do you know what that means? That means they're going to run like an asteroid heading straight for that big rock up there. Let's dig in. Welcome to the newsroom. Today, we're talking about Fisker. I'm going to do an update video because that one's hot. Money's just pouring in. It's like a broken ATM machine. I'm also talking about space, Virgin Galactic, because they're literally, I think, going to the moon. And then we're also going to talk about IVR, because IVR is in real estate, and they've been booming, they've been swinging, they've been moving. Let's dig in all 3 of these. Okay, the first stock we're talking about is Fisker, ticker FSR, currently trading 1534. I actually think it's in the 1540s, 1550s right now. This thing's a freight train. It might crack the moon in half, it's moving so fast. If you don't know what Fisker is, I don't know what you're doing, but it's an EV company. It's the next NIO. It's the next Tesla. It's a beast. We all know this. So from my last video, this is the chart. This is exactly what it looked like. The trouble area was around 15. It was triangling. I said it was going to do something like this in the yellow. Swiggle, swiggle, swiggle. Create some ocean waves. But it didn't. It had a premature liftoff. It broke straight through 15. It's still headed up. It's in the 1550s. So it actually is reacting just like how NIO reacted. People want to know, what do I do? What do I buy? What's this? What's this? If you're a Robin Hooder and you don't know how to trade, that's okay. That's why I'm here. I'm going to give you a little lesson. Look at NIO. It did the same thing. Looking at this chart of NIO and what Fisker's currently at. Fisker did the double bounce, headed up, premature liftoff. Look at NIO. Double bounce, premature liftoff, and NIO is gone. I don't even think it's on the moon. I think it's on another planet. Saturn, Venus, Pluto. If you want a crystal ball, because I have people message me all the time, hey, when do I buy this? What do I do? I don't have a crystal ball. I'm just good at reading charts. And if you want a crystal ball, use NIO right now for Fisker, because Fisker's following in the footsteps of NIO, because it's like, wow, NIO's killing. Let's just do what NIO did. So here's NIO. It hit that trend line. It did the double bounce. It headed up. And I like to call it the early riser. Fisker's the premature liftoff. NIO was the early riser. Different names. Back to Fisker. Now we have scenario 1, which is the $18 long-term price target. We know that we already hit my first price target, my short-term price target. Hit it perfectly, 15. I sold out some of my position, but I'm still in a lot of it. And I'm adding and dipping, moving and shifting. I'm doing my thing. But now we achieved one price target. Now we're going to achieve this second price target, which is the $18 long-term price target, which might be bumped up to a short-term price target. This thing's moving so rapid. So that's scenario 1. Scenario 1 is we hit the $18 long-term price target. We're still in the nice momentum. It's just a premature liftoff. It didn't come down and wave. It didn't want to wave. It just wanted to say goodbye and go up. Scenario 2, it does a premature false liftoff and heads down and does the wave. Gets back in the wavy ocean moves. Stop dinging me. What are you doing? Gets down into the waves, rides the current, and heads up, grinds up, and hits the $18 price target long term. It was supposed to be long term, like December, January. It was supposed to hit 18, but this thing's moving. And then, of course, we always want to include a bearish scenario, so we're not biased. And this thing could run straight down. If it breaks through that trend line, straight down to Putville, 1050 would be a nice short-term price target if you want to put this thing. So that is a quick update video on Fisker. I love Fisker. It's going to moon. Just like how people say it's going to rocket, this is going to moon. And we're going to be watching it from down here wishing we bought in. Now the next stock, if you guys don't know about this one, this is another great stock, another stock of the future, another growth stock, another stock going to moon. SPCE is the ticker, currently trading at 2209, Virgin Galactic. Let me put up some photos of Virgin Galactic so we can catch you up to date. If you don't know what this is, I don't know what you're looking at. What are you looking at? Zoom? Netflix? Those old dogs? Let Buffett trade those. Trade these new, fresh, young stallions. It's currently up 0.5%. It's looking good. So looking at the chart over the past Rona season, the entire Rona season, this thing has just been chilling. It's just been doing its waves along the horizon. We want to know when's it going to go over the horizon and head up. So we know Virgin Galactic, it already has its eyes on the moon, because it's going to the moon. It's a rocket, it's a space company of the future. When's it going to get there? Maybe the stock will get there the same time the rocket does, or the airplane. Okay, so now looking at the technicals of Virgin Galactic and when is this thing going to moon, We have our first bit of resistance at 25. It needs a breakthrough there. Our second bit at 27.50. And then finally, if we get through 27.50, we could head for the last resistance, the one where we break out the horizon and head to the moon. If this stock hits 25 and it falls 12%, and you're wondering, why did it fall? Why did it fall? It's because it hit a resistance, 25. Again, 27.50. If it bounces there, that's normal. Stocks don't just go up. Listen, if elevators only went up, they would never have been invented in the first place. Think of this as an elevator or as waves, ups and downs, okay? Just try and get caught in the ups. So it could do something like this, ping off 25, head down, head up, ping off 27.50, come down, and then head up, eventually touch the surface of the moon, say hi to Neil Armstrong. So an investment bank, Cohen & Co., published a report reiterating its outperform rating on Virgin Galactic and predicting the future for the company. Now, this is why the stock ran like 10% a few days ago. So Virgin Galactic is making its slow and steady progress towards its ultimate goal of receiving FAA approval to begin flying passengers to flight. They get this approval, you're going to fly to the moon. You're going to get to go up there and take a look at the moon, say, hey, that's pretty cool rock, let's head back to Earth because it's more fun there. It will still be another year, cautions Cohen, before Virgin Galactic is running regular commercial space flights on anything akin to an airline-like schedule. So, for example, in the future, it looks like in 2022, you'll be able to go to Google Flights and you'll see options for San Francisco, for Cancun, for Philadelphia, for space, for Florida, for the moon, for Mars. It's going to get crazy. This company is going to be part of that. They are leading the cause in commercial space flight. So it's company of the future, growth stock, tremendous, looks incredible. Okay, so the last stock we have, ticker IVR, Invesco Mortgage Capital. It's a REIT. It's real estate. Currently trading at 309. It's down 1.5 points. Bada bing, bada boom. Here's a look at the chart. It rocket shipped from 3 to 8. I was fortunately in that run. That was the first major rally. That was during the rally after Rona. That was when everything was going up 20% every day. It was crazy. That was fun. Now it came all the way back down to the bottom. Guess what? You can run again. If you're in the stock, you could be part of that second crazy rally when it happens. It might not happen as rapid or go up as high as it did back then, but it might go up half. Let's take a look. So, looking at this chart, I can instantly see that this is the Tony Hawk half pipe formation. So this is one of my technical indicators. It just comes down and it heads up. Think of a skateboard. Anytime you see this U swoop, skateboard drops in, rides down. It doesn't just end. It doesn't fall lower. It goes up. It's a half pipe formation. Here's our trend line of the half pipe formation. It needs to hold this trend to make it a half pipe formation. It hasn't formed yet. It's not a guarantee. So we have two possible entries if I'm looking to get into the stock. We have one in the low 3s, and then we have one at 275. So that would be two possible entries. If it breaks that half pipe, 275. If it holds it, low 3s. Good buy zones. I have a short-term price target of $3.80 if this thing holds that formation. Listen, I know Tony Hawk is old, but he could still hold this formation. I trust the guy. If this falls below, tweet to Tony and say, what are you doing? Just to give you an idea that these prices are very cheap, let's look at a bird's eye view. So looking at this view, obviously you could see that the average over the past years prior to Rona, the average was 16. You're getting a massive discount in the 3s. Massive discount. That's 5x you could make if this goes back to its pre-Rona. It's going to take time. Everything's beaten down. So that's it. Thanks for watching. That's the 3 stocks that are going to the moon. Fisker is obviously going to touch the moon first, and it's going to stay up there and probably build a little damn living center. And then we have space, which is eyes on the moon already. It's going to happen second, and then IVR will happen third. So that's it. Hit the subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you for watching. And remember, when you hit that subscribe, it does something. It does something magical. It gets you a little bit closer to retiring young.